The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Running through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab Plenty of room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back in motion now. Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Over the middle, it's Graves. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 4.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially.
That one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made, room to run here. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Who's in the clear? They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. He's in open space. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Goes out to stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Now here comes the flea flicker. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looking for a man. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's McLeod. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Alabama.
First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Alabama.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and 10.
Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can go back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's McLeod. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. On another sack, this defense on fire.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It is 3rd down and forever. They'll look to throw it. Trapped again in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. He breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He could go. Touchdown, USC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks into the running back, but he's got work to do. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Second and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series. All the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Braves. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pitch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Working clock with the ground game. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important third down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Where has this been all game? Finally, they're able to get loose and make a play downfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.